Damn, Dahvie, back at it again with talking to little girls. Alright, so I made a video the other day about my experience with Blood on the Dance Floor, and I talked about Dahvie a little bit. But this is something that kind of needs to be out there because, like I said, he's trying to kind of like not rebrand, but kind of make a comeback. But he's still doing the same shit. He knows will get him in trouble. What are we talking about? So this is Pastel Belle. Now, she's not the victim here. She just kind of covers this stuff recently. She's done interviews with some of the girls who Dahvie's done things with or tried to. I sent on Instagram messages to 3 girls. One of them replied. I'm waiting for a reply back. I asked her. She said, "What would you like to know?" And I said, "Just anything you're comfortable with. I'm making a video. If you can do this. If we can video chat, that'd be great. Because I'd like to just take the whole thing and make that into a video, so there's nothing out of context. That you get the full, experience of it." Still waiting a reply back from her, and the other 2 haven't responded yet. But, hopeful. I'm not obviously not be like, "Oh my God, what happened?" No, well, they have lives. People have lives. Just do it whenever they get back to me. But she is talking about something, and well, we'll just let her talk.
Done. I cannot believe how many victims have reached out to me. Even within the last week, I've received dozens of messages. And to me, that is heartbreaking. And so I want to use the platform that I am lucky enough to have to spread awareness about this so that this man can go to prison. I want this man in prison because he has done so much damage to so many people. So I recently came into contact with a 16-year-old girl who Dahvie Vanity was communicating with sexually up until last week. Literally on Wednesday. And she's given me permission to share them in this video, with the condition that I blur out her name and her face and I don't share any of her personal information, which obviously I'm going to do because I'm going to respect her privacy. The worst thing about this situation is that this wasn't a couple years ago. This was this week. They stopped communicating on Wednesday. It is Friday. This was 2 days ago. How is this still allowed to happen? Dahvie Vanity is known for being a rapist and a pedophile, and he is still going out there and getting more victims, even today. He is using his platform. He is using Instagram to find and groom underage girls. This is not the only 16-year-old that we are aware of. We are aware of another 16-year-old that he is currently talking to and would be flying out to visit were it not for the coronavirus. Dahvie told this 16-year-old girl that were it not for the coronavirus travel ban, he would be flying out to her state and teaching her some things. And he said that he hopes that she is a good student. That is the...
Alright, so we can stop right there because that's pretty much what... Okay, so actually they're right here. So I reached out to Ash, I reached out to Alana, and I reached out to Damien, who also known as Jessie Slaughter. Several years ago, you might remember her as the kid on, who would post dumb shit essentially, talking about haters, and her dad got on and was like, "You done goofed," they call the cyber police. That's her. Of course, she's going by Damien Leonhardt now. Obviously, we're not judging here, but I reached out to Damien, I reached out to Ash, and I reached out to Alana. Alana is the one who replied. Like I said, still waiting on a reply from her, so hopefully she gets back soon enough. Because I really, really would like to... I'm sorry, that's a bad picture of you there. There we go. I would really like to be able to kind of interview because she's already kind of talked to them, and I really don't want to keep asking them the same question. But I told her in my message, and I kind of just used the same message for all of them because, it's kind of stupid to write out a different message for each person. I just basically said that Dahvie, for the most part, it's not well known other than people who already listen to him and stuff like that, and the fact that he's still on Instagram is horrible. So it's like, if you could kind of interview or something like that, that'd be great. But yeah, he's, like I said, he's still on Instagram. It's horrible. So it's like, if you could kind of interview or something like that, that'd be great. So, but yeah, he's, like I said, he's still on Instagram. It's horrible. So it's like, if you could kind of interview or something like that, that'd be great. So, but yeah, he's he's still doing it. You would think, knowing that all these people are coming after him, you would think, knowing that all these girls who he's already done this to are going out there and telling people, you would think that a 35-year-old would know better by now, but he's still doing it. 35 years old. 35. 5 years away from 40. 3 years older than me. And he's still doing it. And, you know, people are comparing him to Onision, and he is kind of like Onision. Onision never actually, as far as I know, he didn't fuck any of the people that he was talking to. Well, then again, no, never mind, because he did have people come to his house, and him and Kai would, like, groom them and cuddle and this and that, and finally convince them to have sex. And so, yeah, he did, but I mean, Onision is just he's just Onision. Dahvie is, well, Dahvie. And like I said, you would think he would learn, but he's still doing it. He's still doing it. So if you're watching this, if you've had an experience with him, let me know, and I would love to talk to you. I don't know if my Instagram or anything, but just leave a comment. Skype is probably the best way, because I do want to do a, interview, like a video interview. So let me know. You can contact, I'll give you like all my personal stuff, like, where else you can find me, like my Instagram or something like that, and talk, because I really want to get this out, because not a lot of people are talking about it, and it needs to be out there. I saw a comment saying basically Belle Delphine got kicked off of Instagram for essentially nothing, but yet you have Dahvie, who is a known essential rapist, and he is perfectly fine on there. That makes no fucking sense. So Belle Delphine is kicked off, but not Dahvie. Where's the justice in that? So if you have a story, if you've been actually, in contact with Dahvie, and even if you've never actually done anything, if he was just making advances to you or something like that, let me know. I would really like to talk. Obviously, Pastel Belle also wants to know. I think Repzilla, Repzilla, I think the other day did a stream with Damien. So there's that. But yeah, just please, I would love to just kind of get your story out there, and hopefully something happens. It's almost 10 minutes. I'm not going to go on too long, because there's not much you can say. I mean, he's a piece of shit. He's 35 years old. He's still going after children, people under the age of 18. And he's doing it knowing full well people are having an eye on him. So it makes it seem like maybe he's just incapable of controlling himself. Obviously, that's not a justified excuse. I'm not saying, oh, well, he can't control it. I'm saying that it's obviously something he can't control, and he needs to go away and get help for it, because if not, I mean, the fact that he said if it wasn't for the virus that he would be on a plane going to her state. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. Hopefully those three respond back to me. Alana probably might be the first one, hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed. But yeah, like I said, just let me know. And I don't want any stupid people. This is, if you want to be stupid, go somewhere else. With a fake ass fucking story. I'm looking for legit, serious stories, because this is a guy who doesn't need to be on Instagram or YouTube or anywhere else. He needs to be in jail. So I want real people with real stories. So down below, if you want to do an interview, if you don't want to do a Skype thing, that's fine. Just kind of a back and forth on like Instagram or something like that, that's fine. But yeah, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.